and bring us back to constitutionality. We must have a democratic constitution. We must have a democratic constitution. That is what we fought for. The people, we always say, the people, the people, the people. The people's needs, the people's voices, the people's conditions, the people's freedom first and foremost. These are the things that we always cried for when we were waging our struggle for the freedom of Zimbabwe. And we had that freedom. And we had those tenets after 1980. The people's freedom to speak, organize themselves as they liked, to belong to any party of their own choice, to go about freely in their country. To feel free that they can visit each other, families can unite with other families, forming self-help organizations. But they are now, at present, the people are terribly frightened, I must tell you, because they send us messages daily. We can't come to see you. Others say, how can we come and see you? We are afraid. How can we have a country like that? And this is being done by people we worked with in the struggle, emphasizing that we wanted our country to be democratic. Yes, we are using the guns now to fight for their freedom. And even as we do so, we are saying to them, our guns are directed by our politics. Politics directs the gun. But now it's the gun directing politics. No. No. I say no, no, no. Let tomorrow decide that, sure, there should be a big no to guns directing politics. Let tomorrow be the voice of the people saying this and never again. We shall never again experience a period where the army is used to thrust one person into power. No. And a number of people die. I don't know the numbers now, but a number of them have died. We shall investigate, perhaps, after the election tomorrow. So the election tomorrow, I ask, is it to bring democracy, to bring constitutionality, to bring freedom, or shall we see the return of the same rule we have experienced since November? I say in advance, congratulations to whosoever, whichsoever party wins the day. And let us accept that verdict. Let us all pray that tomorrow brings us good news. Yes. And I believe good news to everyone is that we get our freedom back, that we get our democracy back with its legality, with its constitutionality, and thrust away the hypocrisy. So we can say, what happened that November is now history. And our women are not example. They will ululate. I'm sure you will also be happy to interact with us, with everybody, with me. I was not able to do so. You see, if you are put in a place, a high place, where you are a leader. You are the president of a country. You have the rules that must guide you. You don't get the rules from those who are ambitious, who come and sit next to you and say, do this, so and so is no good, so and so is a hypocrite. He wants to undo your power. No. You must obey the rules. I say so. After I had resigned, I had to go to the pension office, to those who managed it, to say, what am I entitled to? They said, okay, we will tell you what your entitlements are. Financially, the amount is the total amount. Grace?
$467,000.
Again?
$467,000.
$460,000.
Total amount that was due to him,
$460,000. That was the total amount. But people talked about 10 million. Oh, I would have been.
In American dollars, not rands. It's in US dollars.
460,000, right? And then you're entitled to 2 houses, one here, one elsewhere. At a resort. Those in power just went mum. They refused to give me money for the 2 houses. They just refused. But the rules said I'm entitled to a new house. This one in which we are, or next to which we are, we built from wages slowly, and it was a Nego, a Yugoslav company. We went into an agreement with, and we agreed with them. We told them, we don't have money, to pay you fully, but please do it. We will each month pay your workers, and that's all we are able to do. So slowly, year by year, we managed to have it constructed. And that's how we finished it. We wanted it to be Chinese style, in tribute to China, because China helped us a lot during our struggle with arms, and other forms of assistance, training, etc. So, as a remembrance of that assistance. But the Yugoslavs who did the roofing did it the normal way, with trusses. No, it is not how the Chinese built their houses. That was not correct. And now the roof is beginning to sag. And they say in 2 years, take care, there will be first giving in of the trusses. So get out of it and get the Chinese to come and redo it, the roof, that is. So we said, well, we need the money. But we said that 4,000 something, we can't do it. But they give us money to move out before the calamity occurs, so we can build the house that we are given under the rules. No. And they won't tell you that they don't have the money, or they don't want to give you just outrightly like that. It's mum. Yeah, but here and there I must concede they have helped us to just chart flights to Singapore, where our doctors check us regularly. So we've thanked them for that. So there it is. I think you, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, also wish us it's not good luck, but the tomorrow that is coming, you wish and pray with us. I hope that all goes well. But for today, I don't know what you want me to say to you. And I want to thank you for having come, and you've come on a day which is much better than the previous days that and kept me in. And you would have seen me I don't know what I did not wear. It was so cold. But I'm happy. It's a better day for us today. I hope it will be still a better day tomorrow. A better day for all of us. So, and we will say, God bless, and say our prayers. Sunday today, the day of the Lord. I'm sure the good Lord will help us to bring about a better day for Zimbabwe tomorrow. Our neighbors have been fooled into believing that all is well. No, it was not a coup d'etat. Nonsense. It was a thorough coup d'etat. You don't roll down the tanks, bring on your army and units and deploy them. If not a coup d'etat, why do you do that? Who is attacking you? Nobody. Nobody's attacking you. You're attacking yourselves. You're demonstrating to the people that you have taken power. That is all. So I want to thank you for having come, and I'm sure you want to ask questions. It's not.
Okay.
Wait a minute. It's. I am not the one who is in charge of you. But I won't be undemocratic and say, no, what I've said is enough. Go. No. I will say, you have heard what I've said. I must hear what you will say. Fair.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will take a few questions. I'll start with Nomu Sawaseko from BBC.
Yes, BBC.
Mr. Mugabe, my name is Nomusama Sego from BBC. Sir, is there any truth that you have had discussions with the MDC's Nelson Chamisa and that you are funding his campaign? And if so, why is that?
I have not met this man, Nelson Chamisa. I met his a late leader, Trangirai. Yes, we worked together during that time when we had a government of national unity. But him and any other persons in his alliance, I have not met. Definitely no. So I've not met. I wish to meet him if he wins.
And what about?
Can we go to others? Can we go to others? Let's just have one question. Sophie Mukwela from SABC.
I just want to find out, former President, you indicated that the current administration used the army to get the power. But some detractors are saying the same happened during your era. And finally, who are you going to vote for? Are you going to vote for a woman candidate?
It happened during our era. Did we use the army?
Speaker.
We didn't. Oh, did I hear? I comprehend you properly. Can you repeat it?
I was saying, those who are criticizing you, former president, are saying, for you to be in power during your time, the army was used to ensure that you continue to be in power. And then the last question was that, are you going to vote for a woman candidate?
It was not the army that ensured I remained in power. You are wrong on that one. We had elections every 5 years. Every 5 years. And I was defeated at one time. So, but Tsvangirai did not have enough votes. He did not have enough votes to get an outright win. We had a government of national unity, yes. This latter part is...
Are you going to vote for
Sophie.
No, I should answer the latter part. I didn't.
Let him finish answering.
He says he wants to answer the latter part.
Yes. Let's maintain it civil.
The latter part, which is...
She said, are you going to vote for a woman candidate?
Where? You mean when I go and vote now? You mean just now? There are two women, isn't it, who are candidates. It's therefore, I know just two, Mam Juru and my Coupe. You mean of the? Am I going to vote for one of those? Well, have they any chance? I've not seen there any rallies by them. You know, my jury was with me. And there are any rallies by them. You know, my jury was with me. And she showed some ambition. And then the people thought, no, I suppose she was no longer suitable, but it was our processes, political processes in Zambia that got rid of her. But I wouldn't vote for either. Because they don't seem to have any support from the people.
No, sorry. No, you don't give
I'm sorry, I thought
no,
you
please, I'm the one who is
My
speaking.
apologies.
No. The guy from Dungeon.
Can you tell us more about your life since resigning and your concerns about the family?
All the time.
Can you
Can you
rephrase it?
describe your life after resigning? What is the daily life here, and what are your concerns for your family for the future?
Fucking question is that?
Our concern for the family.
A little bit hard.
That we believe that what was given us by way of our benefits, we honored, and that's not being honored. We should be free as a family, and I don't accept the denunciations and vilifications that's going on of my wife every day in the paper for nothing. I don't know why. Perhaps through her, they think, by attacking her, and they are attacking me. That's what I think. I think those who write in the Herald, especially, you know, leave my wife alone. I want grace to remain my grace.
Okay, John.
Mr. Mugabe.
One question.
Yes, it's just one question. Mr. Mugabe, in the past under your leadership, many Zimbabweans have died in political violence. The country is isolated. The economy is in ruins. Whoever wins tomorrow, isn't there at least a chance for a fresh and a better start for this nation?
So you think during my period, things went to ruin. Don't forget, we were fighting against British colonial rule, and they had settlers here. We had to remove settlers. We did so after a meeting in 1979. It was a Thatcher government, conservative government in Britain, a meeting at Lancaster House. It was agreed. We agreed with Madam Thatcher, with her government, that there should be a reform, land reform in the country. Yes, that the people get the land back. Joshua Nkoman, I insisted we had to get land. And the British agreed. But we just differed on the size on the issue of compensation, whether they would give enough compensation. So we started. We had to get the land. But the settlers here did not want the land. They thought they had, had for years to be taken. So that was the beginning. But we started quite well. We had lots of programs, education for all, and there it was. And we assisted people in developing their land. We gave them land, yes, but the resources with which to develop the land, in some cases, fell short. And we certainly did our best. I don't see where we have erred. If you can point out that you erred here and there, we didn't send away the whites. We took away the land. Naturally, they had to go away. We thought they had to go away somewhere. But that had been agreed to in Lancaster House. And the Americans also had supported it. It was the Carter administration supported something.
Michelle, Emerson, we also need to take our local journalists.
Yeah, local journalist here.
During your reign, you mentioned that 15 billion German revenue was landed. Was it a figure from the blue?
Yes.
Can you suggest you could have been behind the plan?
Can I?
Could you please suggest who could have been behind the plan of the 15 billion?
No, I was remarking about the diamond companies. We got nothing from them, and so I got that figure. When we said we should now do to diamond mining what was done in South Africa and was done in Botswana, to have one company. These companies and they were basically all, or two of them were Chinese, one was Lebanese. They refused. So I said, well, they are refusing, but they don't show us what they have done, how much they have got from what they have been, what they had mined so far. So I just got that figure from the blue. But certainly we deserve better treatment. We didn't get it.
Fergus King, BBC News. Would you prefer to see the opposition win tomorrow rather than see Idi Mnangagwa return to power?
So would you prefer?
Would you prefer to see the opposition win tomorrow than see Idi Mnangagwa returned to power?
He said, would you prefer the opposition or ED to win tomorrow?
What are you saying? Would prefer NDC or ED? Is it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Or ZANU-PF?
Yes.
Huh? I said ZANU-PF. I can't vote for ZANU-PF.
Okay.
I didn't answer that properly.
Sorry. He says he wants to answer the point. He still has something to say.
If I can't vote, as I said, I can't vote for the party or those in power who are just now, who are the people that have brought me into this state. I can't vote for them. It's not. I can't. So it's the MDC, Manjuru, Kupe, and 22 others. I will make my opinion. I have said the two women don't seem to offer very much. So what is there? I think it's just Chamisa.
I will have President from GW.
Your Excellency, how does it feel to go into the polling booth tomorrow for the first time as a voter with your name not on the ballot?
You say you didn't hear? I said I can't vote for those who have caused me to be in this condition. I have also said my Juru and my Kupe don't offer very much. So there is Chamisa left.
The guy from GW asked you a question, that how do you feel to go and vote on a ballot paper that does not, for the first time, have your name?
Well, that's the reality. It's painful, but that's the reality.
Now we have
No.
from the Independent Standard and Newsday. So there are three papers in one.
The last time, in 2008, I believe that you were ready to consider your operations, but the army came and broke you out. What's the difference between what happened then and today?
No. The army didn't come to prop me up. 2008, we lost the elections, but that's why we had a government of national unity.
She's a freelance journalist.
Mr. Mugabe, I'm one of those journalists who were banned almost 20 years ago by your government. And so I wanted to find out, like thousands of other, or millions of other Zimbabweans who were put in this situation by you, that why should they trust you now? What has changed? Because this military that you're talking about has propped you up for the last 38 years. And if you want Zimbabweans to really trust you now and support you, why don't you at least even talk about how the rigging has happened all these years? Because the opposition has for many years, sorry, I'm a bit
Is this a question or a sermon?
because the opposition has for many years said that the ZANU-PF has got degrees in rigging. So is it not time to actually come out and say how the elections have been rigged? And lastly, is ZEC captured, as the opposition has said in these elections?
I don't.
Please, can you give us questions?
Is the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission captured?
She's saying, is the Zimbabwe Election Commission...
And how did you rig elections in the
And
past?
how did you rig elections in the past?
She's saying, is the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission captured? I don't know by who.
I don't know. What do you mean?
Nelson Chamisa is actually saying that the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, chaired by Priscilla Chigumba, is captured and that it's not an independent referee. So have you been following this issue? And if so, what are your thoughts on the Electoral
I
Commission?
see. No, yes, I've just read that in the newspaper, but I thought these were political views being expressed by people who wanted things to be proper.